Right. So today we are going to grab our digital magnifying glasses,
Oh, I like that.
and we are going to dive deep into a tech company's website
Okay.
to see what's really going on beneath the surface, right?
Sounds intriguing.
We are unpacking Fosia Tech Digital Innovation.
Whoa, that's a mouthful.
And yes, that is their actual name.
In the tech world, a name like that, it can be a double-edged sword.
Okay.
It grabs your attention, sure, but also sets a high bar.
Exactly. And you know me, I am all about managing expectations.
Right.
So Fosia is a Rwandan company,
Okay.
and their website is our only clue for this little investigation.
All right.
Right off the bat, they want to transform your digital vision into reality.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who wouldn't want that?
Right.
But it got me thinking, is this just clever marketing?
Mm-hmm.
Or is there something more to it?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
And one we should definitely unpack.
Okay.
This whole digital vision thing.
Yeah.
It's not just about having a website. It's about understanding how technology can be used to achieve specific business goals.
Okay.
Fosia might be onto something here.
Really?
They list strategic consulting as a service,
Okay.
which suggests they are interested in more than just building a pretty website.
That's interesting. It's like they're trying to position themselves as partners who can help businesses navigate this whole digital transformation thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, they mention digital transformation a lot.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Like a lot.
A lot. It's certainly a buzzword that gets thrown around quite a bit these days.
Right.
But in Fosia's case, it might be more than just hype.
Okay.
Think about it. Businesses in Rwanda are likely facing unique challenges and opportunities as they adapt to the digital world.
That's right.
Fosia might be trying to tap into that need for guidance and support.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But then they also hit us with the unique customized web solutions line.
Right.
It's like the tech equivalent of saying you have great customer service.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Everyone claims it, but what does it actually mean in practice?
Exactly. Fosia needs to show, not just tell. I'd be looking for case studies, client testimonials, anything concrete that demonstrates how they've delivered on those promises of uniqueness and customization in the past.
But like when you're looking for a good restaurant,
Yeah.
you don't just want to hear that the food is delicious.
Right.
You want to see pictures, read reviews,
Yeah.
get a sense of the chef's style, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so far, we've got big promises and trendy buzzwords. Let's see if Fosia can back it up with substance.
Let's do it.
So let's dive into the menu, shall we?
Okay.
Fosia's services page is, well,
Yeah, it's a
Strong.
lot. It's a lot to take in.
they've got web development,
Mm-hmm.
maintenance,
Yeah.
audits and redesigns,
Mhm.
branding, content creation. They even have something called an academy.
An academy.
It's like they walked into a tech conference,
Uh-huh.
grabbed a handful of every brochure, and said, "Yep, we do all that."
I've seen that, yeah. It's not uncommon for smaller firms, especially in emerging markets, to cast a wide net.
Right.
They're trying to appeal to a broad client base.
Yeah.
Startups, established businesses, maybe even government agencies.
Right. Trying to be the go-to tech guys for everyone.
Exactly.
But I can't help but wonder,
Yeah.
does that come at the expense of specialization?
Right.
It's like the old saying, a jack of all trades is a master of none.
Exactly.
How do they convince a potential client that they're not just spreading themselves too thin?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is where those missing client testimonials would really come in handy.
Yeah.
If they could showcase a few success stories in different areas, say a complex web app for a financial institution
Okay.
and a sleek e-commerce site for a fashion brand,
Right.
that would go a long way in building trust and demonstrating their reign.
Absolutely. Show me the receipts.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, but let's talk about this academy thing,
Yeah.
because that one really threw me for a loop.
Okay.
What kind of academy are we talking about here?
Yeah, I'm curious too.
Is this like Fosia University for clients?
Okay.
Or are they training their own staff?
Right. This is where things get really interesting.
Okay.
An academy could be a brilliant strategic move,
Okay.
especially if they're targeting clients who are new to the digital world.
Okay.
Imagine being a small business owner in Rwanda
Mhm.
who's just starting to explore e-commerce.
Okay.
Wouldn't you be more inclined to work with a company that's also invested in educating you
Right.
and empowering you to make informed decisions about your digital strategy?
Oh, 100%.
Right.
It's like choosing a mechanic.
Yeah,
Who's willing to explain what's wrong with your car
exactly.
and teach you some basic maintenance
Yes,
rather than just slapping on a Band-Aid and sending you on your way?
precisely.
Yep.
It builds trust, it fosters a sense of partnership, and it positions Fosia as a valuable resource, not just a service provider.
Okay.
Of course, the quality of the academy itself is another matter entirely.
Yeah, that's true.
We'd need to investigate further to see what kind of content they're offering
Right.
and how it's being delivered.
Okay, so the academy could be a major differentiator if they play their cards, right?
Definitely.
But let's not forget, we're still working with a limited data set here.
Right.
Let's move on to their blog.
Okay, sounds good.
Maybe their content can give us some more clues about their expertise and who they're trying to reach. Okay, so let's trade our magnifying glass for a decoder ring, because it's time to analyze some blog posts.
All right, let's do it.
Fosia's got a recent one titled, Digital Business Over a Physical One in Today's Digital Age.
Okay.
A little obvious, maybe.
Yeah.
But it makes you wonder, like, who are they trying to convince?
Right, exactly.
Right.
It suggests they're seeing a demand from businesses who are still heavily reliant on a traditional physical presence. Maybe they're targeting businesses that haven't fully embraced e-commerce,
Right.
online marketing, that sort of thing.
So they're playing into that fear of being left behind in the digital dust.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Appealing to that fear.
Okay, then there's your connected lawyer. How to launch and structure your legal business online. Now, this one feels very specific.
Very much so.
Yeah.
This tells me they're not just talking the talk. They've likely walked the walk with similar clients in the legal sector.
Oh.
To confidently speak to launching and structuring implies a deeper understanding of the legal field's needs.
Yeah, it's like that old saying, niche down to blow up.
Right.
By highlighting this specific expertise, they might attract a whole subset of law firms looking to up their digital game.
Exactly.
Discover if it works.
Yeah.
Lastly, they have a post about best practices to secure your WordPress website.
Okay.
Important? Sure. But doesn't every tech company offer security services?
They do, but framing it within the blog as best practices is subtle but smart.
Yeah.
It positions Fosia not just as a service provider, but as a trusted advisor.
Right.
They're sharing knowledge, not just trying to sell you something.
Okay.
At least that's the vibe they're going for.
Subtlety, I like it.
Right.
Okay. We've scrutinized their pitch. We've dissected their services. We've decoded their blog.
Yeah.
Anything else jumping out at you from the website before we wrap up our Fosia investigation?
Just one thing.
Okay.
Their About Us section is heavy on passion, teamwork, client inclusion.
Okay.
All good things.
Right.
But I always take those with a grain of salt unless I see, concrete evidence.
Right. Like those missing client testimonials we keep coming back to.
Exactly. Show me the goods. Oh, Fosia.
Okay. So what's the verdict? If someone came to you asking about Fosia, what would you tell them?
I'd say Fosia is a young company with ambition, that's for sure. They're clearly trying to establish themselves as a one-stop shop for all things digital, especially in the Rwandan market. Their website is a mix of standard tech marketing and some genuinely intriguing ideas, like that academy.
Right.
But the lack of concrete evidence, client testimonials, case studies, pricing, would make me hesitant to sign on the dotted line without digging deeper.
So our work as digital detectives isn't over. To our listener, if you're considering Fosia, don't just take their website at face value. Ask the tough questions, demand to see results, and maybe, just maybe, there's a diamond in the rough behind all those buzzwords. And that, my friend, is our deep dive into the world of Fosia.
That's right.
Remember, sometimes the most revealing clues are the ones that are missing.
Very true.
Until next time, stay curious.